Good morning and welcome to the final gripping instalment of the ITC Breakfast Podcast.
Day 3.
With me, Martin Coogan. Him, he's Cotty.
Hello.
What did we do last night? We saw some bands, didn't we?
Let me think back. First of all, I saw the Hugs at Chicago Rock. Great haircuts.
Right.
Half Sister. Sort of a whimsical three-piece.
They were great.
We thought it would be rubbish just looking at it because it looked like it was a sort of novelty act, and they were absolutely superb. Wonderful harmonies, great songwriting. And,
3 quirky girls.
Very quirky.
But with very bright, and they have Brighton written all over them, but great
Not
harmonies.
literally.
Great harmonies.
She had sort of anyway, we'll come back to them. Half Sister, check them out, they're absolutely superb.
We saw Taxi at Celavi, they were great, made Bjork look normal. But right out there.
Swedish folk at its weirdest. And then we caught Goldheart Assembly, who were very good.
They were fantastic. They were that was sort of like the gig of the night for me.
Yeah, they were kind of like mid-lake
harmonies,
Fleet Foxes,
a bit countryish.
Yeah, bit bandy.
Great stuff. And apparently, Clues, who we mentioned yesterday morning, who were on at Deaf Institute, apparently they were brilliant, and so were Frightened Rabbit, who came on after him. Apparently the place was rammed
in the Deaf Institute.
I don't know if they're playing again tonight, but if they are, you definitely want to check them out.
Okay, upwards and onwards. This is where we sort the men from the boys. It is day 3, and there's loads of great seminars going on today. Starting off, check the website for this. Times are going to change.
The first 2 seminars this morning, the times are being knocked forward a little bit. So it says in the book they're starting at 10 and 10:30, but they're not going to be a little bit late.
Check the website for all you lazy so-and-sos. You know who you are. It's going to be a bit later. You can have a line, yeah.
Right, the first one's making money. It's monetising the digital thingy. That's the title of it in the Stanley Suite, and it's basically how to exploit the internet for making money out of your outfit, your product, whatever it is you've got going on.
Martin Talbot moderating on that one. Pub label. Who writes these titles? Is it Tom? Are you responsible?
This is the second seminar of the day, and this in the Alexandra B Suite. It's pub label publishing. What it basically it's about the role of the publisher, traditional role of the publisher, traditional role of the record label, and the blurring of the two these days, with some people doing more of the label duties as well as publishing duties, that kind of thing. The crossover effect. So check that out online for the time that one starts.
Check the website. The Trafford Suite at 11:15, composing. Composing with the artists for different media. This is all about working to a limited. Go on, what is it? Working to order.
It says next year. It's 25 years since the song 19 by Paul Hardcastle.
You remember it well. It was a class at 85, 86. Great tune. And he's in town. He's here.
He's here now. Paul Hardcastle he wrote like for Top of the Pops theme tune and things like that. And we've got Joe Duddle, composer, who scored up all the stuff for Elbow when they did the big Halle Orchestra thing with their Seldom Seen Kid album. And it's about the whole thing's about like kind of writing to order and the constrictions and the demands that comes from writing to a spec kind of thing, and creating music to kind of to order.
Hardcastle, probably most well known for 19, he's now a jazz artist and has had 9 #1 American albums.
Respect. I'm going to check him out.
Jazz stuff. That's Paul Hardcastle, living legend.
There we go.
In the building, 11:15, Trafford Suite. Flog It, Alexandra A Suite, 12:15. All about merch.
This is all about like the exploiting merchandise. I mean the roles of merchandise, or rather how much they exploited it and how much the band gets out of it, how much the record label gets out of it. All these things are changing all the time. So you've got various people on the panel there telling you how to make the most out of merchandise, and if you're a band or a manager.
Kim Bailey moderating on that one. Tribes, fans and followers, keynote speech.
This is keynote speech of the day.
I'm losing it. It's day 3. Sorry.
We've got Anthony Volodkin, who did a seminar the other day. Who's got his Hyper Machine chart. Now we've got 2 MDs from 2 leading tech companies, digital companies who are on the panels here. Joe Cohen and Alex Young.
Wonder how much that'll get you in Scrabble.
With an L and a J.
L and a J. J's.
Not bad.
Big scores.
And Sean Adams from Drowning Sound, talking about how you exploit the internet, the web, all this digital stuff out there to the best. It's Facebook, MyFace, all these kind of things. How to make the most out of exploiting and marketing a band using this, and how you let your fans know about stuff, all that kind of thing.
Tribes, fans and followers, 1245. Right, this is a good one. Making the Law, the author panel, and what a panel it is. John Robb.
Key characters on this. Andrew Collins, who you'd know from the telly, you'd know his face if you saw him or anything like that.
And Peter Hook, obviously, from
Mark Hodkinson, local author and promoter.
And Pete Frame, who is a geezer who does them Rock Family trees. You know, you've seen them.
Legend.
Yeah, Pete Frame, living legend. He's a
so they're all talking
guy,
about the responsibility of the rock and roll author, whether to print the truth or the legend, and absolutely, God, and how do they have a responsibility to tell the truth, because these things change and people's perceptions of stuff that's happened in the past change. And you know, people take drugs and stuff like that, and nobody knows what's going on.
No one knows what's going on. So they'll get to the bottom of it. John Robb moderated 2:15 Alexandra B Suite. This is India.
We've got a couple of seminars, one after the other. What first one in India, talking about the Indian market and how that is exploding, and that's going to have with the emergence of digital media and stuff like that, we don't have the normal boundaries that we used to have, and that everything's crossing over to everything else.
Slumdog Millionaire sold a load, the soundtrack to that. It's an emerging market. Summit Bothra, my mate, hello Summit, how are you doing? He's going to be moderating from 2:45. There's some good Scrabble scores here. Anjula Acharya Bath.
That would triple word score on that, and
it's game over.
You're sailing, aren't you?
You're sailing away with that one. So well done, Anjula.
Tanseem Vahanvati.
Yeah, do you not know Tanseem?
Plenty of V's in that.
Plenty of V's. Good scoreage.
But same with the following one. This is Africa, which is in the Alexandra Street at 4 o'clock. Same thing applies to that. The emergence of African music from Fela Kuti, but now it's
Damon Albarn getting stuck in there and all that. And there's a few Scrabbles in there. Nonye Odieri is a presenter and producer.
It's got to be an anagram.
Yes, an anagram. We'll get Richard Stilgo on the line. Find out what that actually means. Anyway, this is Africa, 4 o'clock, Alexander A Suite. And then at 5 bells, it's the free-for-all.
It's the ITC Hive. Basically, we're going to get all the panellists up on the podium.
Carnage.
And it's kind of like open season, like whatever anybody wants to talk about, whatever have been the key issues, they'll get an airing.
That's
there. You can talk about whatever you like.
Free-for-all. Get down there and make yourself heard.
Okay, what gigs are we going to go and see tonight?
Well, Martin, and if you want to come along, you're more than welcome. I'm going to go and watch the Heartbreaks, who are playing at the Ruby Lounge at 10:10. A lot of people raving about them.
Okay, I've got a couple of hot tips for you. I've got Humanizer, who are a band that a load of people are sitting up and taking notice of at the moment, and they're on at Jabez Clegg at 10:30, followed by another band that I'm really mad for, Shmoo, real synthesizers, dead sort of 80s retro kind of thing going on. They're on at 11:15 at Jabez Clegg.
Cool. You've got the Drums, who are playing at night and day. They're going to be on at 11:10. Have I written that? My handwriting's getting worse and worse. I think that's 11:10. The Drums.
That's noughts and crosses, that.
Oh, sorry, that's that. 10 past. Get there a bit earlier just in case. The Drums, night and day.
Finally, a hot tip. Apparently, Crystal Fighters. They were on last night and were absolutely amazing. They're on again tonight at night and day. If you want to check them out, Crystal Fighters 7:45.
7:45. That's an early doors one.
That's us all done. That's ITC all done for us this year. See you next year, Cotty.
See you next year.